Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. Now, today's video, we are carrying on with our free-to-play account. Now, of course, we have just grinded the grill. Now, I love the grill. Honestly, I really do. Now, with the grill, if you can get a perfect map, if you can get a really good map that suits the grill, you can have an amazing battle. Honestly, like, I love the waffle, don't get me wrong. Like, I had 68 battles with the waffle to be able to get the grill. So, you know, I love the waffle. It's one of my favorite tier 9 tanks, but equally I do love the grill as well. But as I've said, if you can get a certain kind of map for the grill, then it really can pay off. So we've got a battle here. In fact, we've got two games. So Helas, and then we do have, which I think is the best map ever for the grill. So it all depends on what map you get, on how you play this tank. Now, Helas, it's an okay map. There is some good positions for a tank destroyer, but for me, there's, you know, with this map, I like to play it a little bit more aggressive, and that's what you're going to see this game. So, you know, I'm not sat at the back of the map. I'm kind of in the middle of the map, which allows me to get shots off on the left, and it also allows me to get shots off on the right. However, if you get focused in this position, there isn't many places where you can sort of run to. Like, you can actually get obliterated. If there was a tank to the left now, I would literally be obliterated. But luckily, it does actually pay off really well for me. So far, that's now 3 shots, 1700 damage, and basically the quick tanks are now just about to die. There we go. So then I now no longer have to focus on the right side of the map. I can now go and focus on the heavy side, the medium side, just the heavy side and the tank destroyer. Now, I did get obliterated there from the grill, but I did get a lucky bounce from the E100 who hit my gun. So if I wouldn't have got that bounce, then I would pretty much be dead. I would be dead already. So far 2,200 damage, and again, I'm now, because of the right side has been cleared, I'm in a decent position. Yes, I do have to focus on that grill. Be careful of that grill, because again, another shot, I will be dead, and I still want to do a little bit more damage. So there's the grill. Now, I do kind of missed the grill. That was a very bad shot, and a shot that I would have really loved to get, because that could have got me quite a bit more damage. The E4 there decided to turn and go the right side, and he's now literally been a one shot, and at this point it's a 6 versus 2. I'm only on 2.7k damage, so I want to finish with a high. I want to get a little bit more damage in this tank. Now, if I can get this shot on the E4, the grill is he's full hit point. So get the shot on the E4, brings my damage up to around about 3k, and then the grill is full hit point. So by the time I get to him, I will have reloaded, loaded up the HE, and it does pay off because I do just over 1,000 damage. So before you know it, 4,000 damage, and I'm happy with 4,000 damage. 4,000 damage is pretty decent in any tank. It's not going to get you a mastery badge in most tanks, but yeah, I'm happy with 4k damage. I'm happy with the way I played, especially because I wasn't sat at the back of the map. However, this next replay, you're not going to see this very often, because of course it is only back for a certain amount of time, and it is Wintermilf. Now, this is the old map that has come back for a short period of time, and after this game I kind of realized why Wargaming sort of removed this map and changed it, because it is just so open, and for a tank destroyer, honestly, this map, you can't get better than this map. Of course, you do have dead rail, but dead rail is okay. There's literally 2 decent positions for tank destroyers, but it's still got a load of hills that you may not be able to get targets off. But this map, I mean, look, I can now see pretty much the whole map. Now, luckily for me, this game, I've got some mediums that go left, and I've got the heavies that go right. So I'm now, as long as they don't push, I'm in a perfect position. As you can see, get the first shot there off on that T100, and I'm not spotted because I'm so far away. I'm not spotted, and I can just get damage after damage after damage. So that's now 1200 damage. I'm supporting my medium there with the tank destroyer. The Progetto is a one-shot. Can't really get the shot off on him yet. We're going to wait. Can we get rid of him? Yes, we can. So that is now 1500 damage, and I managed to get a kill. Now, at this point, let's go look to the right side. And look, I've got targets. And there is my first shot on the Jagdpanzer E100. So the only thing with this map, with the heavies where they are now, is, of course, it is a little bit of a hill there. So I can't get that many shots off when they are sort of sat at the back. So there does come a time where you do have to move. You can't just sit here all the time. And now the mouse is moving forward. If I do take the shot, I'm most likely going to be spotted. However, I'm still going to wait because I may be able to get the shot. I want to wait for the right opportunity because I do want to get the penetration. I'm just going to wait, and I mess up here because I get the shot. I should have took it, and I actually take the shot just as he moves. And as you can see, once you're spotted, you do have to get out, because even though you can see the whole enemy, that also means that the whole enemy will be able to see you. So don't risk it, just move. Just move out the way if you do get spotted on this map. So there's the T100. Here I do actually mess up a little bit. I see the Death Star, see the T100, so I do actually head towards those guys. Now, there's another shot on the Jaeger, so again, pretty decent shot. So I'm still able to help my heavy tanks, and I'm still able to help my medium tanks. So, of course, I do want to try to clear the mouse. Again, another nice shot. However, we are losing. So I've said it before in the grill, even though you may have full hit points, you can soon lose them like very quickly. So make sure that you play the grill as if you're a one-shot constantly. Even if you're full hit points, always play the grill like you're a one-shot. So there goes the mouse. I'm on now 4.5k damage, and this is where I'm trying now to go help out my WZ. He's now a 2v1, so I thought, you know what, I am full hit points, and it's a 4 versus 4 now, and I really do need to go and help him, because if the T100 gets behind him, he can, even though he's a one-shot, he can still cause issues. But just before I get there, he is going to kill him, and then I have to sort of turn around, backtrack, and then head towards these heavy tanks again. So yeah, I could have just headed towards the heavy tanks at first. The thing I've noticed about this map, I don't know what it is, but all my shots are hitting. Like, literally, I'm hitting everything. You can't do that every game. Sometimes you'll have a game where nothing is hitting. But this game, I mean, apart from this next shot on the IS-7, which still hits, but not where I wanted it to, literally everything is hit. Everything is hit. Even that hit, but it unfortunately didn't get the penetration. So far, I am now on a 5,000 damage. It is a 4 versus 3. However, we do have a one-shot over there. Now, with the Jaeger, I'm thinking, you know what, even if I splash him with HE, I may be able to kill him. But unfortunately, I don't. I get a nasty shot into me, and now I do have to play it a little bit more careful. But, you know, at this point, they're pretty much all one shot. So there goes the IS-7, there goes the BZ, and now there goes the Jagdpanzer. So I thought that was a perfect game, perfect map for the perfect tank, and it did definitely pay off. So I did manage to get the mastery badge, 5,700 damage, and to be fair, I've only had the tank a little while. It did not take me long, and to be fair, that is actually quite a low bar, 1400 XP to get the mastery badge on the grill. I thought that was actually pretty low, and that just goes to show that people don't really perform well in the grill. So there's another race. I've only just got the tank. As you can see, it only took me 5 battles to get the mastery badge in the grill. So there's the grill, there's the map. I mean, I really do hope these maps come back, because I do love them. The Wintermilf, of course, Lost Temple, Mirage, yeah, it's okay. I have performed quite well with Mirage, but yeah, let me know what you think of the grill, and let me know what you think of the old Wintermilf map in the comments below. But for now, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, I'm going to continue to play my free-to-play account. I've still got a lot of work to do. I'm still grinding the lines, and my next line to grind is, of course, the I've gone with the Batchat, the tier 10 Batchat French tank, French light tanks. So I am currently grinding up those lines. And my next video will, of course, be of that new line that I'm grinding on my free-to-play account. I was going to go for the RHM here, but I thought, let's go for the Batchat. I think the Batchat line is actually a tough grind. Once you get to, I mean, the only really decent tank of the line is the Batchat. The Batchat tier 9 isn't as good. The tier 8, the tier 7, the tier 6, all those are not great. So yeah, keep an eye out, because this will be my next video. But for now, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm Meadsy. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.